What's up guys, it's me, Nori, back with more Cuphead guides and stuff, and if you just want to see me play Cuphead, welcome. Now you're just going to go into the Mausoleum, and if you never checked out part 1, go and check it out. We beat Rebbe and Cloaks. I showed you how to beat 3 bosses. Now we're going to go into the Mausoleum and show you how you can get your super. Now super moves are activated when you get 5 cards at the bottom of your screen. And now, how you do this is you just into really high goes. It's not the most exhilarating thing in the world, and it's not the hardest, but I really recommend this if you've not done it. You just need to do it. You only need to beat Mechanic Panic and Rebbe and Cloaks to get to it. And it's really not that hard. You just need to do this, that, and I think they go in different patterns from the way they're going, maybe for you to me, but it might be harder for you, so I don't know if in the formation you're going in, if it is different. But they can send out older ghosts to make them go faster because they're shorter, and it's all just a good way just to practice parry, in my opinion. Now when you're finished that, a woman named Chalice will come out, gifts you with the ability to do a super, and there you go. That's the Mausoleum 1. And now, that's it. Now, that's not really that's not, in my opinion, that might not be the best super in your opinion if you've played Cuphead, but I think in my opinion it's the best super. Now, I am going to show you how to beat drumming guns, but that will be in a separate video. So I'm going to just do that now instead of later. Ranking you. But if you want to do any of the bosses in a different gun style, you can, but in my opinion these are the best guns you can have. You really just want to buy a shot. You will really just want to put roundabout from the shot from Portvine's Emporium and A, so you can just get easy kills. So you don't really need to do the running guns in my opinion at the beginning. I think it's kind of meaningless unless you just want smoke dash, which I will show you after these 2 videos, and how to use it and really how to do it. Well, how to do it. But next is Plantation Carnation. I don't know. I forgot this guy's name, but this guy mainly using the Gatling gun to shoot seeds, and some of the seeds, mainly the pink ones, can be parried. But then plant-like monsters come out. You can do that. But what I recommend is just staying at the back with roundabout. Always be careful for that if the pink one landed. Duck under this. Don't go to the rabbit things. Try and dash over the carrots. And try and parry the pink one, because if you're not paying attention, the guy there can do the most damage to you at the most serious time. Like him. Now, the bunnies obviously you want to be at the bottom for. So, yeah, this is really it. Now, see the super we just got? You can mainly use that here. It's most likely you get around here. Now, again, you're just going to want to watch out for the flowers and underneath the platforms, if there's like tentacles underneath. But a lot of these things can be parried, and it's pretty good. So there you go. There is Plantation Dominate. I forgot the name. That's really it. It's not the most challenging boss again, but it is a good boss to learn how to use super and learn how to actually use roundabout. And by the way, I will be doing tutorials of how to use of the other guns in the game and how effective they work, and what bosses are mainly good on. Again, I'm not doing perfect scores, but I don't really care. As long as you get perfect score, I'm happy. Now you can get a coin by just like standing here. Like I can't remember. Just try and bash your head in front of there and just obtain that coin. Then you want to go here. Go to the flight. Go to the flight tutorial, and I will show you how to do the flight tutorial. Now, the flight tutorial is quite easy. Now, see this weapon right here? You only get that in the second world. But Y is to go mini, not X, or R. A special, and to shrink is X or Y or no R. You want, and then obviously B is still to parry, but this time with just one click. Now you're gonna go in here to Hilda berg, threatening the Zeppelin. I don't know if that was zipline or I think it was Zeppelin. But obviously the best way to beat this boss, I'll just show you that. Now, Hilda berg is quite a difficult boss, probably the most difficult in Inkpot Isles 1. Now, obviously, if you're just right next to the Haz, you want to shrink yourself down and try and kill as many of our miniature guys as possible, so you don't have to deal with bullets. But she'll first transform into a bull. I would recommend staying at the bottom for any of this, and shrinking down at the bottom, just in case if a bullet's come flying by. Now you're going to dodge, and also the super here is that chomper thing. Now you immediately want to kill the green ones if you see one. Avoid the tornadoes by shrinking. And now you want to parry any pink bullets you see. And now when you get up to 5 cards, you turn into an explosive nuke. Next phase is about to happen, and now she's going to turn into the twins. Now, obviously, before I go into this, I will do 2 fights of this, hopefully to get the arrow guy in this fight. So I will actually go back on this fight. I'll do that in a minute after I beat this. But now you want to stay here in the middle and just try and be mini to avoid it if you're right next to it. You don't really know what way it's going to go, but try and stay in as vertical as possible, no, as horizontal as possible, because that's most likely when it's not going to go. Now I recommend using the nuke here to get some good damage in. Now, I'm not 100% sure on this, but she does not, I don't think she takes damage here, so it might just not be good to do your nukes. Now the best way to avoid this is by cover, surprisingly. Now, the red ones you want to get past as quick as possible, and the yellow ones you want to stand back for because they'll go early. You parry that, you parry any stars. You probably have another nuke, but if you don't, that's perfectly fine, you don't have to. You immediately go under that. You try and keep shooting and you get a knockout. That's Hilda berg for you. And now I will go back on and go on the archer form of her to show you the best way to defeat her. Right, let's just see the rank I got. 2 minutes. Yeah, not the best. Maybe A minus, no A minus. Alright, I'll be right back. Now that I'm on the archer, the best way to avoid him in my opinion is trying to go many and avoid the arrows. And not even shoot the stars coming at you. Immediately just shooting back at trying to aim for the archer. And just keep repeating this until you kill the boss. Now obviously if you hit, that's perfectly fine. If you hit the blue stars, it's perfectly fine. That's probably better. But that is how you beat Hilda berg. Now thank you for watching. This is just my guide for Inkpot Isle 1. If you want to check out the other part of Inkpot Isles, check out my first video if you haven't, and go and check out my video for the the running guns to get extra coins or even get more shop items. But I'll show you what you can buy and what I recommend buying in the shop in the next episode. So see ya and have a good day.